Hello, hello. Hi, Ambrosia. Welcome, welcome. This is it. I can finally do the Peace Walker playthrough. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time now, and I finally got an opportunity to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna do this now. We'll be doing a brand new save, and we're gonna going through the story. We're also gonna be getting a few trophies along the way, and I'm gonna be showing you how to get the real ending. This gameplay is captured on PS3, the original PS3, so yeah. A few settings to go through here. Weapon and item select should be switched on to slot swapping. This is to make your own life a little bit easier, so you can switch between two different items and weapons, or you can put it on three slot cycle or 2-slot swap. The controller config it is with the shooter type. This playthrough is without skipping any cutscenes, so we're gonna be watching the cutscenes together. A little note to this save file: this is a new save file and the background is yellow. Once you get the real ending, that background will be changed to red. So the events of the game takes roughly 10 years after the Metal Gear Solid 3, when Snake has gone to Cuba and established his own private military. And following that, there was a Cuban missile incident, and Snake was hired to investigate. A little warning, since my PC is quite old, so I don't know if the stream will cut off suddenly or not, but if it does, I'll try to resume it as soon as possible. So there's that. So because of my old PC, anything can happen. Either the stream can crash or anything. So just keep that in mind.
Boss! Hey, boss! Wanna go around?
This is basic tutorial of the controls, but we're gonna be skipping this one, so no need for tutorial.
What's going on, Kaz?
We've got guests.
Time to move.
Don't worry, it's not our friends from Langley. I brought him. Made sure we won't fall.
Thank you, Big Boss.
Call me Snake.
Oh, sorry, Vic Boss.
Listen up. For us, there is no victory.
But in Revolution, doesn't one triumph or die?
We don't do either.
Here.
Thank you. I feel like a new man. There's no coffee like Costa Rican coffee.
Let me know if the audio of the video is too low or
what
too
brings
high.
a distinguished
I can
scholar
make it
from
a little
Costa
lower
Rican
or
government
higher,
to
depending
Colombia?
if it's good or bad.
Professor Galvez
Also,
comes
the
from Costa
game
Rica's
features
University for
some
Peace.
interactive cutscenes, so there will be moments when we need to press
You see,
buttons, so I'll be
over
doing
the
that
past
as well.
year, there have been sightings of an armed group in Costa Rica. They're not ours, of course.
Costa Rica doesn't have an army.
Correct. Article 12 of our Constitution states that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished.
The Peace Constitution.
You think it's rebels who fled Nicaragua? No, they don't appear to be guerrillas. They're far too organized. What's your government's take? The authorities in San Jose claim it's a multinational security firm, hired by the Development Corporation of Costa Rica. Lies, obviously. They're bringing in state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment by the shipload. Where'd they get that kind of cash? I fear La CIA may be involved.
The CIA.
As you both know, the United States views Central America as its backyard. Even after Cuba, we've managed to maintain a delicate balance with the US. And your government can't just give them the boot?
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Japan's constitution has something similar. Article 9. It says Japan renounces war and can't maintain an army.
I understand that you and your men have neither state nor ideology. That you will fight any foe. Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. We come to you, the Militaires Sans Frontières.
So, you want to hire us?
Yes, as our deterrent. We can't afford to pay much, it's true. But we can offer you this. A forward operating base. An offshore plant in the Caribbean.
Sounds pretty good to me. This place is becoming a mess anyway. Snake, we need someplace we can settle down.
The government's agreed to cooperate. Unofficially, of course.
A chopper for transport would be nice too.
I'll see what I can do.
Hold it. You seem to think we're just a pack of dogs of war. Is that right?
Yes, that's what I've heard. You're an army without a state.
No, we've only left our countries behind.
Please, you must help us.
If your suspicions are true, force isn't gonna do any good. You'll have to find a political solution.
The government's hands are tied.
Go back to your bosses in San Jose. Tell them if they want, I'll introduce them to a negotiator I know.
No. I'm not here on their behalf.
So, what are you doing here?
For over 20 years, I've preached the virtues of peace at multiple universities. Tonight, I stand before you as an educator. This is my student. She came to me to study peace. Her name is Paz. Paz Ortega.
Paz. Peace.
No kidding. That's my name too. Kazuhira. It's Japanese for peace. Pleased to meet you, Paz. Call me Kaz.
They've got a supply port north of Puerto Limon, a town in la Costa del Mar Caribe. A few days ago, Paz stumbled upon that facility while searching for a lost friend. She was captured. She's only a child, 16 years old. They did terrible things to her, but somehow she managed to escape.
Oh, thank God.
She's huérfana. Her mother died when she was small, and she lost her grandparents in the Civil War. She hates war with a passion like no other.
My name is Paz, and I will do anything to protect my namesake. It is my one and only purpose. Please, get them out of my country. Make them leave Costa Rica.
Sorry, kid.
We know who you are, Big Boss. That is why we've come to you.
So they've come to Big Boss for help, and we need to investigate who are these forces, and we just need to investigate.
Miller here. Do you copy, Snake?
So
I see you've landed.
when the game was
That
first
makes one
released,
giant leap for
it
us.
was released on
I'm sending this from the
PSP,
offshore plant, our
and
mother
the
base.
missions were
The signal
designed
is
in a
unidirectional.
small,
I'll be giving you
compact
commands and advice
sizes,
through this channel.
small,
Keep your headphones on at all
because
times
of
and
the
pay
hardware
attention.
limitations of
Also,
PSP.
make sure no one else can listen in.
And
Snake,
also,
are you clear on the
My
controls?
guess is that
Take
to
a minute
keep
to
them
refresh your memory. Use the
doable
left
in a
stick to
short
move.
amount of time.
Use the right stick to adjust your view.
So we have our basic controls: moving, camera,
To change your
L2
settings,
and R2
use
are
the
for the
start button
weapons
to open the
and
menu.
items.
There's no one around. Why not try some shooting practice? Select a target and squeeze off a round or two. Press the directional buttons while holding the R. I gotta thank you for agreeing to this, Snake. Man, am I glad to be out of here. Finally, we can leave all that crap in San Geronimo behind. Break into the mercenary business for real. Let me guess. You're doing it for her, aren't you? For her.
Are they still here?
Come on, Snake. This could be good for us. They're willing to give us an offshore plant, a place we can finally put down some roots. This is our chance to expand MSF.
We don't need a place to stay, Kaz. We're nomads. We always will be.
What? You'd rather keep wandering from conflict to conflict? Tools in the hands of whoever's fighting at the time?
The second we settle down, who's to say we won't become the warmongers?
Listen to me, Snake. We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign legion. MSF's a business. A new kind of business. Look, it's not like we're trying to start a war here. All we need to do is find out who this security company really is.
Come on, Kaz. It's pretty obvious that they're backed by the CIA.
Wait a sec. That would mean...
Our friend, the professor, is likely KGB.
I see.
We'd be making an enemy of our homeland.
And there'd be no turning back.
Ah, this damn thing won't light.
Huh?
Put on some coffee, Kaz. It's time for a little chat with the professor.
I was a heavy smoker. When I got my medal from the Secretary General, he gave me this prosthetic hand as well. But smoking was ruining my lungs, so I quit. I've not had much use for it since. It's quite an honor to meet the legendary Big Boss.
That's just a code name the CIA made up.
Then perhaps I should call you John.
I don't have a name. You stopped using that code name you liked so much 10 years ago. What about you, comrade? What do they call you back at Center?
Well then, allow me to get straight to the point. Land as slim as a whip, hot as torture.
That's the Chilean poet, Neruda.
Central America is the navel of the American continents, bridging north and south. We want this land. We'll build a socialist stronghold, then use it to split the Americas in two.
America would lose its backyard.
And with it, its economic production, shipping lanes, and strategic value. We, on the other hand, would gain a base from which all of Latin America would be well within our reach. He who controls Central America will win this Cold War. First comes Nicaragua, toppling the pro-American Somoza regime. In preparation, we've begun instigating anti-Somoza sentiment and providing aid to the Sandinista National Liberation Front.
You're manipulating Sandinista into overthrowing Somoza for you.
After the revolution, Nicaragua will become a socialist state.
You think America's just gonna let that happen?
Certainly not. After all, the CIA is already here.
And that's the armed group inside Costa Rica.
Precisely. It's clear that they've been sent in to disrupt our efforts across the border in Nicaragua. Simply put, the army now stationed in Costa Rica is CIA capital. But it's more complex than that. The CIA's got something else planned as well.
What?
That is the million-dollar question. Big Boss, we want you and your unit to find the answer. Infiltrate and investigate the facility in La Costa, where Paz was imprisoned. Learn all you can of their operations. Then, drive them out of the country.
You're asking us to settle a turf war between the KGB and the CIA?
What about her? That was all just an act?
You mean her words about peace? She was captured, that much is true. But I've kept my KGB affiliation from her.
And you thought we'd fall for a sob story?
No. I had good reason to bring her along. She managed to escape with her life, but her friend was not so lucky. Why were they attacked? I believe this will help explain. Perhaps they saw something they weren't supposed to. Perhaps they heard something they shouldn't have.
A cassette tape?
Paz took this during her escape. She says her friend happened to record it by accident.
What is that?
A portable stereo cassette player. The first of its kind.
Ah, I heard they were working on something like that in Japan. Didn't know you guys were too.
I believe what you're about to hear will help you understand.
What is that? A Quetzal?
The phoenix bird.
Paz's friend was researching birds. She went out into the jungle to record bird calls and stumbled upon this.
So? So what?
Now it gets interesting.
Poisonous. I need to get rid of it. I chase it back to its nest. You can't. The snake's too vicious. It's all... Many people. I chase it away. It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
Paz. Voice print analysis confirms that this voice is indeed that of the legendary hero and criminal, the boss.
What?
The other hasn't been identified. Female in her 30s with a British accent. The song playing in the background was a hit in 1973.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your mentor? Your mission or your beliefs?
I am loyal to
Boss
myself.
is alive in Costa Rica.
As I understand it, she was your commander, fought by your side. And that you killed her under orders from the CIA, thus surpassing her to become the hero known as Big Boss. Well, what'll it be? Will you take the job?
Snake, it's gotta be a trap.
So you still can't turn your back on your country? Then I suppose you won't need this.
Wait!
Snake?
I'll do it for the girl. For Paz.
Okay. For peace, then.
There they are. CIA mercs. Snake, you've got to get past them undetected. Avoid combat whenever possible.
So, typical Metal Gear style. These games are stealth-based.
This is a sneaking
So
mission.
the objective is
behind stuff.
usually
Take
sneak
the long
past
way
through the
around.
enemies
Whatever
without
it takes
being
to stay out
detected.
of sight. Your gun is a last resort.
I'm gonna
It could
show
just as
you
easily kill
how
you
to
as save you.
abuse the enemy AI. You have about a split second before they trigger an alert if you are behind them. So best way to approach every enemy is to go behind them, grab them and hold them up. like this.
To press up against a wall, face it and hit the action button. From that position,
This will neutralize
you can press
enemy
the L1
completely.
button to detect
So
enemies.
as long as you
That
don't
also works while lying down.
trigger an alert, they will stay like this. No matter what you do, no matter if you go into the other area, they won't do anything. They will stay like this unless you trigger an alert.
The percentage in the
Just
upper
go
right
behind
is your camo
and
index. The lower the number,
hold
the more
that.
easily you'll be
Like
spotted.
this.
Conspicuous movements and loud noises will compromise your
And
camo index.
that is
Your
basically
fatigues will
all
act
the
as
AI
camouflage.
of the enemy.
Freeze.
We're gonna be getting a Fulton recovery system a little bit later. That will allow us to recruit soldiers with Fulton recovery. The missions also have rankings from C to S ranks.
Looks like you're inside the compound.
In the beginning,
Security
the
is tight.
ranking
Stay
doesn't
sharp.
matter that much, but some missions will require you to S rank the mission in order for you to unlock new weapons or items. Other than that, they don't affect much of your gameplay. The game is cutscene heavy, so yeah, there's gonna be a lot of cutscenes and also some of the interaction cutscenes as well.
Yes, sir, we broke them. We acquired the whereabouts of target 500.
Acknowledged. Spears are loaded. The barge has cleared Point Bravo.
Acknowledged. Out.
Freeze! The cargo, where's it headed? What is it?
Air suit! In the mountains!
What's up there? This is Snake. Kaz, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. You found a radio.
It's got a circuit that reverses the audio phase.
Let's switch frequencies from time to time, just to make sure we're not detected.
I found a map of their bases. The cargo's heading from the marshes west towards Irasu.
Nice going, boss.
Kaz, this place is full of film badges. Dozens of them.
Film badges? Like the ones used to measure radiation exposure?
The radio man was wearing one. And whoever he was talking to called the cargo spears.
Wait, that would mean...
Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
Holy Mother of God.
So the game has a ranking system, and we also got our first trophy. The game has a ranking system. You get heroism after every mission. Your weapons get quote-unquote experience. They level up to level 3 every time you use them. You also have your other stats like clear time, kills, alert phases, enemies, cutscenes. In order to get an S rank, you basically need to clear the missions as quickly as possible and without being detected and without killing anyone. Like I said, the first missions don't matter if you get an S or A rank, but later in the extra ops missions, the ranking will matter. You also need to get high enough heroism in order to progress with the story and certain developments of the weapons and items.
How's that map, Snake? Think you can use it?
It tells me where their bases are, but it's just a bunch of points. No routes. I need better intel on the lay of the land.
Snake, the professor said he's got the Sandinistas on his side. Said you should get in touch with the FSL and Commandante.
Do they know they're backed by the KGB?
Nah. As far as they know, they're really fighting for the revolution. The KGB is staying behind the scenes. I'm not sure the Sandinistas are aware of what's really going on.
Still can't believe anybody would bring nukes here.
Yeah, that's a shocker. Costa Rica's party to the Tlatelolco Treaty, which declares Latin America a nuke-free zone. Based on Japan's 3 non-nuclear principles, it bans the testing, use, import, or deployment of nuclear weapons. If word of this gets out, Opinol will be forced to act. It'll cause an international uproar.
The treaty was signed to prevent another Cuban Missile Crisis. If the US itself is gonna scrap it...
Latin America is too close to spawning another Cuba or 2 already. The entire continent would become one big powder keg.
Well, if they did bring nukes, we can't let them get away with it.
Are they planning a test? Showing off? Or is it all to keep the anti-American movement in check?
Good question. Why bring them here? I can't figure it out.
Whatever the CIA's up to in Costa Rica, the professor wants it stopped. We need to find out what that something is.
We need to get ready first, Kaz. Repairs?
Working as fast as we can, boss. This place is pretty beat. Looks like hell. But as long as you're with us, we'll make it heaven. No one can bother us here. No state telling us what to do. This is the MSF's haven, our mother base. And with this foothold, we'll back you up even better than before. We're gonna turn this pile of junk into something big.
So this is how they got their mother base in Metal Gear Solid 5, the Ground Zeroes and the Phantom Pain. This is the same mother base that was attacked during the events of Ground Zeroes, at the end of Ground Zeroes when the Skullface attacked. This mother base was destroyed and they built a new one in Phantom Pain. So we have a few options here. We get more options once we progress through the game, but for now we have the staff and the R&D, research and development. No need for tutorial here. So basically how this works is that we have a bunch of people in our staff and we can assign them anywhere we want based on their stats. So from the left to right we have combat, research and development, mass hall, medical, and the last one is intel. So we can just assign Miller here for the either combat or R&D. So we're just gonna go ahead and assign him to combat for now. This one has a good stat with the R&D, so we're gonna put him in R&D unit. There are plenty of different personnel with different stats and skills, so we're going to be assigning them to suit their best abilities. Another new thing this game introduced before the Phantom Pain is development of items and weapons. So the higher your staff level is, the better weapons and equipment you can develop, and you also need staff with specific skills. For example, this one doesn't have any. Let's see if we have one. Yes, we have one with engineering. So we can see engineering. Effect on emissions raises the chance of increasing damage. Speed of placing objects becomes faster. So he's a good if you need to, if you want to take him on a mission and if you need to place mines, so he can do it a little bit faster. So we can assign him to combat. All of these with the good R&D stats go into R&D, and obviously the combat one goes into combat. You need to have combat units as well as R&D units to progress in the game. Later on you're going to be getting a mass hall and medical staff as well. And once your R&D level is high enough, you can develop weapons and items. So for example, now we have the Mark 22, and since we have a high enough level of R&D, we can develop it on the second level. So requirements, R&D team level 2, so R is currently 5, so we can develop this or start developing this weapon. Every weapon gets developed certain amount of percentage after each mission, so it's not like you're gonna be getting one weapon in development after you complete a mission. You need to complete multiple missions in order to progress the development, and the more weapons you get, the better they get within a rank, the longer it takes for them to develop it. So for example, sniper rifle M1C requires us to have R&D unit on level 7, which is ours currently 5, so we need more R&D staff. So this is the first Metal Gear game that introduced a grinding, so to speak. You need to grind missions to get better staff. The best staff can be found in specific missions, and the best stats can be S ranked on a staff member. Analyzer is very useful. Analyzer lets you see what skills each enemy possesses when you go on a mission. It's also possible to play the game cooperatively, either with 2 players or up to 4, depending on the mission. Usually it's the boss fights that can be played with 4 players. So this is our mission select. So we have our main missions and we have our extra ops. Main missions usually consist on basic sneaking missions and boss fights. Extra missions can unlock new weapons, items, even staff recruitments. For example, if you want S rank mass hall staff, you have to do a specific mission in order to find him with the analyzer. But with that out of the way, we're gonna go and go on to the next mission.
Snake, I rigged that radio so you can contact our young lady friend Paz.
Is she okay?
No need to worry. She's tougher than you think.
Still just a kid.
Which is exactly why she could be an effective source of information. Besides, that little Angel de la Paz is the one who gave us this mission, right?
I guess.
I'll put her on.
Snake.
Paz, where are you?
Ciudad Colon. A school. The teacher told me to stay here until things quiet down.
Teacher? Oh, him. He's... Yeah, that's probably good advice.
See, he has a radio in his room, so we can talk anytime.
Pretty fancy for a teacher.
Promise me, Snake, that you'll bring back peace, and...
I know. I'll contact you if I find your friend.
Thank you. Snake, if you need to know about Costa Rica, the geography, the climate, the wildlife, anything, just ask me. I know about its history and laws too. We learned it all in school.
Got it. I have a question. I'll ask. What?
In school, I also learned that peace is an unnatural state for human society, and that war is a constant threat to our relationships with others.
That's right.
So, to achieve peace, we have to create it ourselves. Crying about it won't bring it about or make it last. Each one of us must go and seek it out.
You won't find it without making sacrifices. No offense, but I don't know what peace is. Never felt what it's like. Never even been interested in it.
Snake?
Oh, sorry. Listen, Paz, I think your ideas are admirable. And I hope they turn out to be right.
Yeah, me too.
Peace is in your name. Who better to help bring it back?
Thanks, Snake. I will be here whenever you need me. See you later.
Snake, use your radio to call people, but stay alert. You're in the middle of a mission and can't afford to let your guard down.
Got it.
Need to know more about Costa Rica? Haas can help you out.
Good to know.
We'll follow their transport route. This should take us straight to their main base.
From what I've seen, it looks like nukes.
Agreed. The key thing now is to confirm whether those spears really are what we think they are, and if so, why they're here.
Follow the transport route. Find the nukes.
That's what I'm thinking. First, we should make contact with the Sandinista Comandante. They can tell us more about what's up ahead. But it looks like their hideout's already come under attack.
We better hope they're still alive.
Snake, infiltrate that cabin and secure the Sandinista's Comandante. Neutralize any guards by knocking them out, putting them to sleep, or even using the Fulton recovery system. You choose how to handle it, boss.
So, starting from this mission on, we can recruit people or kidnap, however you want to put it, with the Fulton recovery. We're gonna go up to them, either put them to sleep or knock them out or hold them, and we can Fulton them out. Usually before each mission we can either listen for brief files or we can prep for the mission, and we can either play as Snake. For this mission it's only Snake, but for some missions, and especially the extra op missions, you can play as any other staff member that you have recruited. You can choose it from the list and choose whichever ones you want to go as. These are basic camos. The camo index in this game is so-so. It's useful but not much, especially once we get the sneaking suit, which eliminates our footsteps completely. The camo becomes useless basically, and even more so once you get the stealth camouflage, but that is much later into the game. Each uniform has their certain amount of items and weapons you can carry. Basic uniforms can carry 2 lethal weapons and utility items, and they usually can carry all of the support items with you, but you can decide whichever one you want to take with you. We don't need binoculars, we don't need sound indicator, we only need the Fulton systems and rations in case something happens. Tranquilizer gun is taken on most missions except for boss fights. and M16 is your standard assault rifle for now. Once we develop more weapons, we can take them on with us. And this is our first mission.
Head for the FSLN boathouse. It's northwest
Missions
of
are
there.
pretty straightforward. Just go to the objective and
Press the attack button near the enemy
mission
to
is
initiate
ready.
close quarters combat.
so we
You
can
won't have to
full
worry
him
about
out.
that one anymore, so long as none of his
Bye-bye.
buddies show up anyway. Go ahead and use Fulton Recovery to bring the target in. Fulton Recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
So at the start of the game, you usually want to full-on extract as many people as you can, as much as you have the balloons with you, and that's basically everybody you come across. Unfortunately, you can't reload your Fultons, so we have 7 left, so once those 7
Not enough
run
room,
out,
huh?
that's it.
We'll keep it
We
here at
need
the
to
base.
complete the mission, and we're gonna get restocked on the next mission. There are weapons that can Fulton extract enemies different ways, but for now we only have the balloons with us.
Wait. What's going on?
Freeze.
There are also some documents hidden in some stages, so finding these documents can unlock again
Fulton Recovery subject
new
confirmed
items and
onboard
weapons for you
helicopter.
to develop. So these first missions are pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and relatively short. They don't
The
take
boathouse
long,
should
like
be close
usually
by.
5 to 7
Neutralize the
minutes.
security
If you're
detail and make
like quick,
contact with the Commandante.
Freeze.
Fulton Recovery helicopter is complete.
Freeze.
there are also staff members, POWs.
Enemies close
So
by.
those are prisoners of war, and
You've
they
been
usually
spotted.
wear
Run
yellow
for it.
or orange
It's either that or take out every last enemy soldier.
and they usually have higher stats
Negative.
than
Can't spare reinforcements.
a
You'll have to
regular
make do with what you have.
soldier enemy.
You've lost them, but they're still on the hunt. Stay sharp.
Now we got seen there, but that's okay. So they are knocked out, so we can just go ahead and pull them. And that's mission complete.
Stay away!
Don't touch me! Get away!
¿Quién es? Eche?
No way.
What do we do?
Sandinista's right. I'm looking for someone.
Mi viejo! Shh! He's dead. They killed nuestro viejo.
You're his daughter. Then that makes you his delegado, right? Relax, I'm not your enemy. Cuban,
A cigar?
I'll take whatever you've got. I owe you one. But I prefer cigarettes, you know. How do I look? A little like El Che, no? You Cubano?
Colombiano. A photographer. I came to Costa Rica to take pictures of birds.
Birds?
Yeah, quetzals.
You've got no telephoto lens. How do you get your shots?
Telephotos for amateurs. It's all in the timing.
Oh.
Let me smoke
Okay.
too.
We can talk until I finish this. Chico!
Tell me what's going on here.
This place is crawling with soldiers. They don't look like private security. More like hired guns. They're loaded with the latest gear from all over the world.
I heard they're a security force hired by Codessa.
Yeah, and I'm Papa Noel. Those guys are UCLA's.
UCLA's? La CIA?
I saw them, setting up shop in town. They're planning to do here what they did in Chile.
If that's the case, what are they after?
Whatever it is, it's not us.
You don't think they're here to push you back into Nicaragua?
Impossible. Too much hardware. Too many bases. Didn't you see? They've got helicopters, tanks. It's like we're in Da Nang. There must be something else.
They have a base near here.
There's a factory to the north, across a suspension bridge.
Factory to the north, across a bridge. Have you seen the big transport boat, mercenary crew on the Rio del Jade?
You mean the barge? It's upstream from here. Up toward Irasu.
Any idea what's on it?
I could introduce you to some of our compas up there, but I don't recommend going to the mountains. We've lost a lot of people there. They take us captive, torture us for information about our compas, and then they kill us like pigs.
Got it! All right!
This was our last hideout, the final refuge for El Frente, after being pushed out of Nicaragua and into this peaceful paradise of Costa Rica. Then, El Monstruo attacked.
A monster.
Y mi viejo. Mi viejo. Papá. He was la esperanza. Our hope.
Now that Papa's gone, my sister's la comandante de la revolución.
Do not listen to him. Papa was a hero who fought by Sandino's side. I am only his daughter. You need a special talent to become cacique. It takes someone great to unite all of Las Compas.
Sorry to interrupt, but leaders don't choose themselves. Neither do heroes. You carry on his legacy of La Esperanza, and they'll follow you, no question.
You think so? My compas trust me, but not one of them calls me Comandante.
Amanda!
See what I mean?
El Colibri!
So, in this cutscene, the Amanda gets captured, and you have two targets to shoot. If you pick the large target, that's a wrong one. You need to pick the smaller one, the kidnapper, the small floating robot thingy. These two. So one of them gonna capture Amanda, and you need to shoot one down. Do not shoot the chrysalis, the large one.
What the hell?
Es un hombre nuevo, an unmanned weapon, a robot!
My mistake.
won't survive the fall!
Out of my way! Better for him to die at the hand of a compa than suffer their torture. Ugh.
Yeah. She gets kidnapped.
Stay here. As long as I'm still alive, I might as well repay. Over here! Fine, Chico! Venceremos!
Or not. Oh yeah, later she got kidnapped. Ah, my mistake.
Snake, what was that thing?
Whatever it was, it looked unmanned.
Unmanned? I'd heard rumors, but an operational unit?
What the hell is going on here?
Not to quote Amanda, but the hardware they've got here isn't just unusual, it's overkill. Which means one thing, it's nukes. So the question now becomes why?
We can't make that call yet. We need more intel.
How? Our source is dead.
But his daughter isn't.
Good thinking. We can follow her. Head for the next outpost, and make contact with Amanda if she's still alive.
Roger.
Mission complete and more stuff to develop. Oh, we got our first missile launcher and an analyzer got upgraded as well, or developed. Staff stats go up as you do more missions, so they can go either down or up. They can even get sick, and they have to go to sick bay if they get sick, and they have to be there for a certain amount of time. So let's see who 7 new people we got recruited. Most of them are good with the R&D, so we're gonna be placing them all in R&D, except this last one. He goes into combat. You can assign up to 50 people in 3 different teams, except for combat unit, which can take up to 100. So mix matching, just mix and match however you want. Always try to develop something, even if you're not going to be using it. Try to develop something, because developing weapons and items is crucial to getting the real ending of the game. Your base, your mother base, this one specifically, needs to be on a level 2. That's one condition of the real, to get the real ending. It levels up with you as you develop stuff. Even, like I said, even if you're not going to be using them, just develop them and get upgrades for them. So for example, missiles and heavy machine guns are very useful to getting S rank on the boss fights. So developing all of these once you get them is really useful. So we need R&D team level 38 and ours currently 9, so we have a long way to go. Like I said, game is grind heavy. In order to save a little bit amount of time towards the real ending, you can do the extra up 10, and as you see, these operations do not unlock in order. So if you do ups 1, you do not unlock ups 2, 3, 4, 5. They unlock in specific order, but it is not a numerical order. Not always.
The boss has infiltrated the area around the coastal supply facility and knocked out the soldier there.
So for this mission you can either choose Snake. Actually no, you can't choose because NA, not allowed. But you can choose any other staff member you want for this mission. Let's go with an alligator. Whenever a staff member completes a mission, his stats go up a little. We don't need this, we don't need this. We need a full done system, we need to extract him. So let's go and do our op number 10. This op is one of the better ones in a very early game because the person we are going to be extracting has a really good stats on R&D skill set. So
use Fulton recovery to bring back knocked out soldiers. To use Fulton recovery on a soldier, get up next to them so the icon appears and push the action button.
Early stage of the game.
That's too tall to climb. If only you had some equipment.
Freeze!
So
looks like that soldier's out cold.
And the mission is
try using Fulton Mission complete. The folks back at Mother Base will be thrilled.
And we have an extra 30 seconds in this mission. Like I said, this mission is really good if you want early game R&D unit. Hobby magazine rank 1. Magazines can be used to distract enemy soldiers by placing them down on the ground, and they're gonna see the magazine and get distracted for a certain amount of time. And this one's got stat up because he went on a mission, the one that we played as. So this one is the person we extracted. He has a really good stat as an R&D unit, at least in this very early game. So he can get us one level. So I'm gonna be doing this mission for a few times now, just because it will allow us to get more
the boss is
more items and weapons later on. And this is what I meant when I said that the game is grind heavy. There's you can't unlock
use Fulton recovery to bring back knocked out soldiers.
Play the main missions.
To use Fulton recovery on a soldier, get up
won't
next to them so the icon appears and push the action button. You could probably climb that if you had someone to lend you a hand.
To find certain
I know I saw something.
Stuff with specific skills.
Freeze!
Looks like that soldier's out cold. Try using Fulton You did it! Keep it up! direction Amanda's Sandinistas were going corresponds to the location of the next outpost, a supply depot. We should be able to make contact with her there.
Few soldiers here, and we need to get
Careful.
out here.
They've got reinforcements coming.
I don't remember, was there any special items this stage or not? We'll see as we go.
Huh? I think I see something.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. Fulton recovery helicopter is complete. Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Here we have a document, confidential document,
I'm seeing
and
things.
these are hidden across all stages. That they give you design specs for weapons. Oh yeah, and he can't see us even if the head is sticking out. As the mission progresses, the stages become a little bit more larger, because you need to do some backtracking from one point to another. Not always, but few of them do this.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base. Amanda went across that rope bridge. Hurry.
Freeze.
So this rope bridge basically introduces the hang mechanic, which
You might be able to get past the enemy by hanging from the bridge. Press the action button near the bridge's handrail to hang.
And get past enemies. The difference is that in Metal Gear Solid 3 you have a stamina bar that depletes, but in Peace Walker here you don't have a stamina bar when you hang, so you can basically just hang how whatever you want and just move. I guess it simplifies matters, but it is what it is.
Stay out of the
yeah, and Snake can't swim.
Stay out of the water. That's beyond the scope of this operation.
For some reason, he forgot how to swim, so...
Freeze.
Banana al Puerto del Oro. Sorting shed. So I believe this is some kind of plantation.
Careful now.
Factory.
They might be holding FSLN soldiers prisoner.
Freeze.
So let's do some exploring and see if we can find a document or prisoner of war that they keep hostages here. We're not gonna extract him. A lock box. Nice. Yeah, you can equip boxes in this game, and you can even drop the boxes. And we got a trophy. I feel safe in the box. So you can leave the box like this, and you can step up. You can even like go on top of the box if you want, like this. This will allow you to reach higher places.
To send a prisoner to Mother Base,
these
equip
are
the
the
Fulton
prisoners of
recovery
war. There
system.
are,
Select equipment
yellow
by
and
pressing the
orange
square
colors,
or circle
but they have
button while
usually
holding
a
the
higher
L2 button.
stats than a basic enemy.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Freeze.
He won't be doing anything.
You could transport the prisoner to Mother Base, if you had a balloon.
Yeah, but I don't have. I forgot there's a second one here. Oh well, I guess you're gonna be staying there then.
Freeze.
Anyone here? No. This is a new uniform, the Tiger Stripe. More rations. All items that you pick up that you can't hold in your backpack gets delivered back to Mother Base. So you can just collect as much as you want, and they will be gone back into the Mother Base. And here we have our first boss coming up.
Looks like there's no way around it.
I don't know. So
you up for this, Snake?
Audio is good or bad.
Listen, boss. We both know you're the reason MSF's grown so much, but it's time we started putting more thought into provisions.
Good point. A place this big needs a good stockpile on hand.
The Japanese say, you can't fight on an empty stomach. Something we learned in World War II.
Obviously. Maintaining a steady supply of provisions is one of the basic principles of logistics.
So I went ahead and set up a mess hall team. The team members' numbers and abilities will affect the amount of grub to go around. Without enough food, morale will drop. They get hungry enough, and we could start losing people. Anyway, I need you to assign guys to the mess hall team.
Copy that.
So starting from this point on, we have a new section, the mess hall team. Serve food and increase your food supply rate. You can also develop high rank recovery items. So basically, the higher your stats on the mess hall is, the better recovery items you can do. It also affects how your staff performs. So right now, in the top right corner, we have a GMB, growth military product, and we also have the food percentage on 90. We want this food rate to go as high as possible. It can even go over 200. So just assign the staff to the mess hall as you need them. Oh, we got a new full-on rank system too. Good. This, you go to R&D, you go to R&D, as do you. You go to mess hall, and you as well. You go to combat, you go to combat, and you go to mess hall. Let's see what we can develop. Still not enough. Stun grenades, smoke grenades. Smoke grenades are really useful. 21 and we are 14 currently. 28. 28. Oh, 42, 27 and 27. We can't even start to develop this yet. So let's see what else we can do. Or if we can do anything. Really nothing much else. Oh, we can develop the full dot system on rank 2. Yep. Very useful because we can extract a little more people. Maximum is 12. You can carry 12 of these once you get them to rank 5.
That's an armored vehicle unit, Snake. Either destroy the vehicle or neutralize the soldiers. Take it out.
There's a trophy side to this. It's called mech capturer. So the idea is that you capture the mech that the driver is driving. In order to do this, you need to neutralize all the enemies that he spawns, and also need to take out the driver. Preferably non-lethally, since he has sometimes good stats as well. So usually going into the fights like these, you want to be taking with you as much life recovery items as you can, and of course better weapons as you develop them. So you have a small window of opportunity to go away from their vision.
You've got to neutralize that armored vehicle somehow. The accompanying soldiers are armed to the teeth.
The basic
Watch
main
yourself.
missions just focus on taking out the soldiers. Mission details, law type G. Sometimes on a mission, when you have an analyzer, it can show you how many reinforcements personnel it can deploy. So 18 or 24 or 36, something like that. But those will become available as you develop your analyzer and the rest of the missions. So for now we're just going to be taking these out.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Not gonna take that.
Backup! Prepare for immediate deployment!
So now he's gonna deploy his backup. And if we can take those out.
Give me some cover!
The idea is just neutralize the vehicle and the missions. You don't even need to necessarily eliminate all the enemies. But eliminating them makes this easier, and also if you eliminate the driver, you can capture the mech. You can get this vehicle for your own usage in outer box. If he deploys more vehicles, you can damage the vehicle, obviously nobody will. And then eliminating him will get us the vehicle as well. Just make sure that it doesn't fly.
Mission complete. Come on home.
Yeah, this is where the attack gets captured, and we need to shoot the capture robot instead of the big one.
Amanda!
Shoot it!
You'll fall!
Shoot el Chico Libre!
Yeah, so don't shoot the big one, shoot that small one. Amanda will fall, but it's okay, she'll manage. She's a strong, independent woman.
Amanda.
Chico.
What? What is it?
Can you roll me one? Tobacco.
Oh, yeah.
Chico.
Hold still.
I treated him like a kid again. We fought. I didn't want Chico to know. Kept it a secret. Somoza's Guardia chased us out of Nicaragua. Across the Rio San Juan. And we ended up here. The only reason we've been able to keep on fighting.
Amanda.
The factory. You saw it?
The banana factory.
A front. It's a drug refining plant. The KGB set it up for us to run. We used the income to buy food and weapons. Mi viejo never said a word, but we all knew. Everyone except Chico. Everything we have, our weapons, our compass. He brought it all together. We were going to rebuild our country. Rebuild Nika with our own hands. Even if we had to dirty our hands to do it. But it's all over. We lost our cacique. Papa. I could never replace him. Now they've taken the plant from us too. There's no place left to regroup. No way to fight la revolución.
Here, I rolled you one.
What about you? You're going after that cargo?
Yeah.
Must be important,
Looks that way. It looks like it could be nukes.
What? Nukes? Madre de Dios. No time to waste. We must get to Irasu. The transport route leads there. It must be where they're holding Chico and my compas, too. Whenever Chico and I argue, he goes off to be by himself. That's why he knows more than anybody about their bases. Oh, Chico.
You're pretty worried about your baby brother.
This is why I'm not fit to be a leader.
Fine. It's a little bit out of my way, but just tell me where I need to go.
There's a prison up in the mountains. That's probably where he is.
A prison in the mountains.
You must do something for me. If you can't save Chico, I want you to ease his pain, end his humiliation. If he gives in, if he's about to sell out his compass, please, at least let him keep his honor.
That's a promise I can't make.
Why?
Amanda, we gave up our homes, but we're still alive. We're still fighting. And there's always another reason to keep on living.
I feel alive again.
Amanda, join my unit until you've healed up.
Your unit?
Yeah.
Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Snake. Serviente.
Snake. Could it be the great cacique has come to lead us?
Kaz, can you hear me?
MSF here.
One for recovery. She's wounded.
Acknowledged.
Kaz, the cargo on the barge. I was right. It's headed for the mountains.
You think that's where they're taking the nukes?
I'm sure of it. Let's move.
Chico in pH is a brown fruit that runs the brown part. And another trophy, mech catcher. So this trophy comes if you, like we did, capture a mech without damaging it too much. But you need to take out the captain in order to get it. And we got a tortilla chips recipe. Hooray, we can eat tortilla chips and drink canned soft drink on a mission.
Snake, Amanda's reached the plant.
Snake,
Amanda, how do you feel?
some first helicopter ride. I'll be perfectly happy if it's my last.
As you can see, she's doing fine. I set Amanda up with her own frequency, so call her anytime you need to.
If you have any questions about American bases or mercenary units, or about El Frente, just ask. And please, do not forget my compass and Chico.
Don't worry.
It's good to be working with you, boss.
Snake, we can monitor her condition in sickbay. Remember to assign roles to any POWs you bring back to Mother Base. How this outfit gets built depends on who we assign to what jobs. That'll determine how Mother Base grows. It's one of your most important roles, boss.
Yeah, I know.
The Miller talks about the growing the Mother Base. Like it's
Boss,
something important.
one more thing.
Now what?
It's about sickbay. Naturally, we can use it for the sick or injured like we did with Amanda. But we can't expect people to get better without the proper treatment. So I figure we'll need a medical team for that. The number of team members and their abilities will determine how quickly the sick and injured heal. They can also monitor everybody's health.
Right. Prevention is the best medicine.
You got it. Remember to wash your hands often and gargle twice a day, boss.
If only I had the time.
Yeah, so remember to wash your hands. So, more mech stuff, and we have a medical team. And we have a sick bay now. So, no, we don't need medical tutorial. So basically, we now have a new team, medical team, and the higher your medical team is, the faster the people will recover from sick bay. That's basically it. Medical team also, with the higher level, it will allow you to unlock more weaponry. That's about it. No new recruits. No, nothing new or special. see how this goes from this point on. So this is our mech tab. This is where all your mechs get to put on. You can take them on outer ops once that option becomes available to you. Let's see if we can develop anything new. Might as well. The funds that you spend on developing something will get refunded back to you once the development is complete. So you can start developing as much as you can because those funds will be refunded back to you, so no need to worry. Your fund amount will depend on your combat unit, so placing people into the combat unit will give you more GMPs. And that's about it for now, before we get our intel team up and running. Nothing new here. Food is good, everything is good. On to the next mission. Rescue Chico. Have we any new extra ops? We have none. These are just practice challenges. You need to do this as well in order to unlock more of the extra ops, but this one can be done a little later. On to the next mission. Rescue Chico from the Aldea Los Desperados prison facility and locate the route used by the US mercenaries to transport the nuclear material.
Snake, the nukes appear to have left the coastal marshes and reached the mountains around Irazul. But without a guide, it's going to be tough tracking those things in the mountains. So we need you to infiltrate one of their bases, a prison facility.
I hope nothing's happened to Amanda's brother.
I hear you. There may be other Sandinistas held there too. To bring them back safely to MSF, use the Fulton recovery system. As I'm sure you know from experience, it's completely harmless. After all, you won't have time to sit there and convince every single one of them to join.
One other thing, Snake.
Amanda.
Those CIA bastards confiscated some of the houses in the village. Chico's got to be inside one of them.
Houses, huh? How do I tell which ones?
When they took over the houses, they installed new front doors for security purposes. The new doors are blue, with peepholes, so you can see what's inside.
Blue doors. Got it.
You're getting close to the end of the transport route. Good luck, Snake.
So basically this mission just requires you to find Chico as fast as possible, if you want the S-rank, of course. His location changes from time to time. He is inside, indeed, one of those blue doors, but it can change from which blue door it is.
Chico's in a prison camp north of here.
So let's see if we can get him.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
this mission contains
Sniper,
first of
better
the
be careful if you
S-rank
don't want your head
intel
blown off.
enemies. The problem is that you can't get him as of yet. Not for a while, not for a very long while. So that sniper over there, he is an S-rank intel. So once we unlock the intel team, that sniper is the best that you can get this early. But the problem is that there is no way for you getting him.
Confirmed onboard helicopter.
So there's no way up there. But he is the best S-rank intel enemy that you can get. For you to get him, you need a mine with a Fulton recovery, and you need to place the mine under him. In order for you to get him, there's no other way unless you develop the Fulton recovery rocket launcher, which is also very late in the game. Requires a lots of grinding, lots of extra ops to be completed.
Chico's in one of these houses. You've got to find him, Snake.
So we just need to go from blue door to blue door to find Chico. He can be either this door or he can be, for example, in that door over there. So not this one, because somebody's sleeping there.
Not this one.
Yeah, not this one. Moving on.
We're under attack!
No, you're not. Nothing to see here.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
No one here.
So there's one more at least. Probably this one, maybe.
Who's there?
Not this one, so next one is here. So yeah, the location of Chico is usually random. Not this one either. Where else? One more. Over there. So this is the last door that we can check.
Chico, is that you?
Who's there?
Chico, it's me.
You're that photographer.
That's right. A war photographer.
Huh? I thought you were here for the birds.
Yeah, the birds of the battlefield.
Whoa! Is that chess? Can I see it? Wow, the same kind of chair used!
You can't keep it, kid. Here, have these instead.
Those photos! Huh. Oh no, Amanda!
She's safe. Don't worry.
You sure?
We're patching her up back at my place.
She's hurt?
I said, don't worry. It's just a broken leg.
You got any cigarettes? A cigar, huh? Hey!
It's not for kids. Chico, do you know where they took the cargo?
Cargo? What cargo?
Let me rephrase that. How do they get stuff from the coast up here?
Oh, that I can tell you. When the cargo gets to the harbor, they first send it up the marshes on a barge. Then, they load it onto a jungle train past the banana plantation and transport it by rail. The train stops here. When it gets to the train terminal past the coffee plantation, they reload it again. This time onto a truck, which disappears into a tunnel heading toward the mountains.
No, it's okay, you're not too late. What do you mean by too
What's
late?
on the other side of that tunnel?
Nobody knows. None of our compas ever got close enough. He's protected by a spirit.
A spirit?
Yeah, a giant monster. El Basilisco.
Should be working.
King of snakes.
No, really, I saw it. I was camping up there one day, and just as I was waking up around dawn, I heard this loud noise. I opened my eyes and saw an enormous shadow. Must have been 30 bara at least. He was walking, on legs as big as trees.
Where did you see it?
At the terminal near the tunnel, but I only saw it that one time.
What exactly were you doing there?
Well, me and my sister got into a fight.
And you just happened to go camping.
Did you know, their train should be arriving at the place I saw in Basilisco right about now.
Is it far?
No, really. Go past the coffee plantation, and it'll be to the north. What are you tasting?
Something that could keep the world in balance. Or destroy it.
Huh?
I heard that place was a narcotics plant before those guys took it over. But you already knew that, didn't you?
It's still on maximum.
I get it. Even revolutionaries need to pay the bills. Still, it's tough for a kid
It's
like you to
maxed on
swallow.
all settings, unfortunately.
Right,
I can't turn it any louder than this. That's what it is. But it's already is.
He sold the drugs to the Norte Americanos and used the profits to fund the army. He tried to keep it hidden from me.
Is that why you went camping?
Yes. I managed to sneak into the plant a few times and I tried to set it on fire. Everyone treats me like a child. I couldn't stand it anymore. I'm not a kid, I'm 12.
Couldn't do it though, could you? Chico, growing up means choosing how you're gonna live your life. To do the right thing, you sometimes have to leave the things you care about behind. Parents, family, your homeland.
But mi viejo. Papa.
Chico, look at the photos.
Mi viejo.
He's gone, but there's one thing you don't ever leave behind. Your memories. Keep them safe. You want to get out of here, Chico?
I do, but...
Come back with me. Your sister's waiting for you.
I can't go back. I can't face everybody.
You told them where your compas are. I see. Nothing to be ashamed of. Pain gets the better of us all.
I wish I was dead.
Okay then. I'll put you out of your misery.
What?
Any last words? Shoot. You are only going to kill a man. I just wasted a bullet. Don't waste your life. Listen to me, Chico. You died here today. You understand? You're hombre nuevo. A new man. Now, give that new life to me.
Huh?
Fight with me, little soldier. Show me how strong you really are. Dry your tears. Then
And this is where Snake starts to recruit children into his mother base. basically making a child soldiers out of them. I don't know how you should look at
You
that.
got it, boss.
Snake is fine.
What's that?
And up he goes. Bye bye. Yeah, just like Eli.
Snake, Chico made it over. Snake!
Chico, you made it.
Made it. Don't give me that. You say you're gonna give me a new life, and then you nearly kill me.
I take it you didn't enjoy the trip.
What's the big idea? Dragging me off in a balloon. I might as well have taken a Calibri.
At least you got a nice view. Or are you afraid of heights?
Whatever. I just wish you would explain it to me first.
Would you have agreed to go if I did?
Thank you for saving us, Snake.
Amanda, a word of advice.
What?
Stop treating him like a child.
Yes. Yes, I know. You're right. I shouldn't.
Amanda, you're coming back after your leg heals, right?
Of course. We still have work to do.
We, huh? Are you sure you've got Chico's future in mind when you say that?
What do you mean? We're sworn to our father's cause, to helping the revolution succeed.
Revolution or no revolution, you pick up a gun and sooner or later you're going to hell. Are you prepared for that?
I am. If the alternative is giving up the country I love, I'll take hell.
Really? Well then, you're gonna have to stop treating Chico like a brother and start treating him like a soldier.
You're right.
Welcome to hell.
Snake, can I ask you a favor?
Shoot.
You find any prisoners from El Frente, you bring them back alive. Cause...
You're trying to make amends for talking.
Not just that. Because they're compas.
All right. But first, I've got to catch up to that cargo.
I'll do whatever I can to help. Call me if there's anything you need to know about the area.
And what?
Let me know if you encounter any wildlife you've never seen before.
Never seen before. What, like that basilisco you were talking about?
I'm talking about UMAs.
UMAs?
You know, like ancient dinosaurs or legendary monsters. One day, I'm going to be a hunter.
Is that right? Okay, sure.
If you want to know more, I'm happy to tell you.
Right. I'll be in touch, Chico.
Okay, Snake.
Like
the enemy's cargo is headed for the next outpost.
Monster hunter.
Chico says no one's ever set foot
Foreshadowing, by the
Their main
way.
base is probably on the other side of that tunnel. Unless we catch
Yes,
those
this
spheres
game
before reaching it,
indeed
they'll be in
does
enemy
have
hands.
a
You've got to
Monster
stop them.
Hunter quest.
Hurry, Snake. Snake, weapons and items development is going nowhere fast. Send us some more soldiers with the Fulton. Boss, I had an idea. Listen to this.
Let me guess. You want to start running ads in the local gossip rags.
Please, what do you take me for? I thought that with all the new guys we've got, we should get an intel team going. We'd send agents around the country to scout out different locations. That way we're better prepared, no matter where we end up.
That's actually not a bad idea.
They could probably develop recon equipment for us too. We could also have them transport goods and direct the mother base support strikes. You can send an item to a co-op teammate from the delivery menu.
You probably icy skip this because the basic information, but since this is a mostly no cutscene skipping playthrough, so that's why I'm not skipping these. But yeah, it's basic information. We all skip this. Yeah, on PSP it's totally different story. And this opens an intel team for us. new equipment. Support supplies are very important on the boss fights, especially if you want to get the S ranks and do the boss fights efficiently. So this opens a delivery system. This basically allows you to send gifts for a players. So basically what you do is you create a delivery package and you send it to someone. And we get a few new staff members. Would you like to be a tutorial? No. This opens up an Intel team. We can put Chico in there. You go to R&D. You go to Intel. You go to medical school. You go to mass hall. And you three can go to R&D. The mother base is growing nicely. A new thing, now that we have the Intel team, I'll try and send you later, Icy, because I can't seem to find the friend list here. In order to get the real ending of MGS Peace Walker, you need to have your Intel team at least on level 40. So it's currently level 5. You need to have it on level 40 at least. And you need to level up your mother base with that in mind. So again, grinding is the name of the game. We also need to develop the C4 because there is an extra op mission where it is required to blow up the wall, and you need to C4 in order to complete that mission. So like Miller said, you need to recruit more soldiers in order to expand your mother base. So this again opens up few new extra ops. This one allows you to gather more documents. So we can...
Here's a rundown of your mission.
You can go ahead and do with any soldier that you want. So basically this mission is just collecting certain amount of Intel documents as quickly as possible. So nothing special here, just avoid the enemies, collect the documents and get out.
Freeze!
Yeah, they're not very smart bunch. So the first one is here. RPG2 specs design. This will allow us to develop RPG, which is very useful against bosses and mech fights.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Freeze!
There's another one here. Yeah, like I said, once they are down, they're completely pacified. They won't do anything unless you trigger an alarm. So we can just go ahead and hold them up, and they'll stay like that. New camo squares there. How am I speaking here in the game?
Fulton recovery helicopter is
I
complete.
don't know, I just through the OBS settings it will allow me to hear my own speech. Like it's echoing, it's annoying, but I can still hear it. And we have one more document to find. Should be in that corner, yeah. Might as well grab you with us. And the mission is complete.
Good job. Return to base.
I put my headphones in the PC, not the capture card. I'm not using the capture card slots. I'm using the PC slots for microphone and audio. So that's why I can hear myself and I can hear the audio as well. Hey Tony, did you got off from work? Squares. And we have a C4. And we have an RPG. And the stats go up. And the more stats go up. And we have 3 new members. Which are... okay, you go to R&D. You go eat. Hey, we have tortilla chips. Hooray! Tortilla chips on a mission. And you go to medical school. We need to develop these healing items. Tortilla chips are actually really good. You can also later develop curry, which is also really good healing item. So yeah, you bring rations, you bring tortilla chips, and you bring curry onto your fight, so you're eating food during the mission. What else? We can develop the RPG. Let's do that. Twin barrel? Yeah, sure, why not? What else? Nothing much else. On to the next. How was the work, Tony? Lots of tourists? No? There are 128 extra operations and 100, like from the 121st to 128, those are some of the, how should I put it, interesting missions. I'm not gonna spoil what they are, but they are actually awesome. On to the next mission. Pursue the jungle train.
Snake.
This is where we left off, from where we found Chico. We need to go and find the train and the nukes. Yeah, this loadout is good. Moving on. Nothing special
the train
here.
terminal is on the other side of the coffee
basic
factory.
mission.
Head for the factory first.
Getting soldiers along the way.
To get to the coffee factory, you'll first need to backtrack to the fork in the road.
We need to backtrack.
We're under.
No, you're not.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
So yeah, they're completely pacified once they're in this state. No matter what you do, as long as you don't enter alert state, they won't be doing anything to you. So feel free to run around and do
Fulton
whatever
recovery
it takes
helicopter
and whatever
is
you want.
complete.
So this is very hotty.
There's There's a coffee factory to the northeast.
There's
Beyond
an
that
enemy
is a
here.
train terminal.
Over there. And over there. You go to sleep. And you go to sleep. Now please go to sleep. Or don't. Fine. There's a sniper over there, which you should be taking out. Which we should be taking out first. Where are you? Over there. This sniper, just like previous mission, is the S rank Intel sniper. Again, there is no way of getting him currently without proper equipment development. But he
Fulton recovery subject
is same
confirmed
as from
onboard
the previous
helicopter.
missions. The sniper that was here. These both are S rank Intel enemies. So if you want those, good luck developing Fulton mines, which will take you more than 1 hour unless you get somebody to do them for you. But if you do this solo, you're gonna be grinding a lot of staff, R&D units. Yeah, like I said, the game is grind heavy if you want the best equipment. There is also a two-man weapon, the railgun with the dynamo, and how it works is that the other person uses the railgun with and aims and shoots, while the other player wastes the dynamo more energy and reloads it that way. I believe it's one of the better weapons. There's also a slingshot in this game, which is also two-man item. It's a slingshot that will launch you up high into the air. And there's also an electrical mat, which is 4-player weapon.
Is complete.
It will allow you to place a electrical mat, like a huge mat, on the ground, and you can capture vehicles that way. But again, it requires 4 people to use.
What was that?
Again, this enemy is, again, he has a better stats if you want him, but you need again Fulton mines to get him. No way to get him now, so grinding it is. Again, prisoner of war with better stats. Always try to save few Fulton balloons with you if you happen to find those.
Enemies close by.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's a one here. There's another one inside this factory, another prisoner of war, so we need at least 1 Fulton to get him.
Pass through the coffee factory to reach the train terminal.
What was that?
Nobody. That was nobody. You saw nothing. See? Nothing. Goodbye. This is unrealistic. How can he go through the roof? Tony, explain to me. How is this realistic? How can he go through the roof with a balloon, unharmed? Oh yeah, there was another one, I forgot. Going up. There should be one enemy here. There he is.
I think I see someone.
Where are you? Oh, it's you.
Freeze.
Right, those taken care of. Moving on. Nothing to see here.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
And the mission is almost complete. We just need to eliminate few more enemies in this last area before the next mech battle. So the next battle after this stage is a tank battle. since we don't have super good equipment, we're just gonna be blasting our way in the next mission. We're just gonna be shooting the tank.
Neutralize all enemies and secure the train.
Shooting the tank and exploding it.
Hey! Somebody...
Nope, nobody here. Unfortunately, we don't have any more Fultons, so these guys will be staying here. Not that it matters, though. So yeah, next battle is the tank battle. Moving on.
Check out the cargo.
Notes.
Oh no, the tank is coming. Whatever will we do? It's funny how he avoided that shot and that whole wagon didn't blast to smithereens with that tank. So yeah, this is basically an introduction to the next battle, which is a tank. And the mission complete. Alert phases 1. Ah, it's okay. There is a trophies. Oh, M60. That's a good weapon. There is a trophies that to complete all the missions on S rank, all the extra op missions and all the main op missions on S rank, and then you get 2 trophies with completing the A rank and S rank. So yeah, good luck doing those. The game does have a bandana item. Bandana item does not void you of S rank, but the stealth camouflage will. Hooray, we have a tortilla chips developed. And M60, which is actually super good because of its high ammo capacity. You go to prison. So yeah, sometimes when you Fulton recovery people, not all of them gonna be joining you straight away. Some of them will be hostile, and for that they will be sent to prison for a certain amount of time. And once they get out, they join your crew and you get the stats that they have. So, ooh, this one's good. Where should you go? You go to medical school. And you go to R&D. You go to make food. And you go to make food. You go to combat. Intel, whatever you are. You can fire people if you like this one. He's not good for now, so we can just fire him.
You're fired.
Because I have the power to hire and fire, and you go gather some intel. Nice. We better start development on the M60. For now, this is a good machine gun. It is better than M16 because of its high ammo capacity. Also, there's a tranquilizing sniper rifle, the Mosin Nagant, which is also super useful. Still can't do about anything. This. Once you capture a mech, even if it's damaged, like 50% or 1% left of its HP, it will get repaired over time, so as you do missions, they will repair it. Yeah, sure, why not? And you. On to the next mission. It's a tank battle. T-71 72U. Another Fulton recovery mission. I could actually do this before the main mission, since we can.
Here's a rundown of.
We get a little bit of development progress on our equipment. So yeah, this is another thing that if you want some items developed faster, you just have to run through missions over and over and over and again for them to be developed. There's no other way around this. So there's a soldier here.
You need to
that
use
we need
Fulton
to
recovery
extract.
on all the soldiers. Be careful not to kill anybody.
So yeah, all the 4 soldiers needs to be extracted in order for us to pass the mission. Shouldn't be that difficult.
What was that?
Huh? I think I see someone.
No, you don't. You don't see anything. You sleep now. Good night. And goodbye. Whee! Goes the soldier.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
And again. Up and away! Whee! Goes the soldier. There should be 1 prisoner of war here.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Always take these.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
This is the 3rd one, and the 4th one is up here. The one we put to sleep. The one that thought he saw something, but in reality he didn't see anything. And that's mission complete.
Head for the recovery zone. Mission complete. Great job.
So for example, we started the development of M60 just before we started this mission, and we got an S rank here. Nice. Now we can see how much percentage we got from completing 1 mission. Cologne. So we can be smelling like a nice little flower. Personnel have arrived. Five new people joined. You go make food. You go to medical school. Medical school. You go to combat. You do something. You go make food. Combat. Food. As you see, there's already a new platform constructing. The square one over here. And that is the result of us increasing the Intel team and developing new projects. So we had the M60 and it gave us 44% for completing a mission. Yeah, exactly, Tony. Kuperkeikka. Roll over. That gave us 44% for completing 1 mission, so we need to do at least 2 more in order to get the M60. And we really want that. Also, we need to keep eye on our food supplies, which is 121%, which is still good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be doing this same mission at least 1 more time to to progress the development of M60. We really want to have that. And once we get the sneaking suit,
Be careful not to kill
the missions become even more easier, just because of the fact that the sneaking suit eliminates the footsteps, and you can basically just go and hug the enemies, and they won't be any wiser.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
So yeah, the AI of this game is really... They can see you from far away, but you also have enough time to put them down and hold them up without any problems.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed
And
onboard
once you
helicopter.
realize this, basically the game becomes, at least in terms of the soldiers, the game becomes trivial.
Head for the recovery
And
zone.
that is
We'll
mission
pick you up
complete
there.
again.
Mission
So yeah,
complete. Great job.
this is one aspect that can like take people away from this game, because it is grindy. You have to repeat missions again and again in order to get the weapons and items that you want. It's not a big deal. You can just repeat the fastest and easiest missions, for example, which is this one and the previous one where we extracted only one soldier. Those are the fastest one, I believe. And then just assign new staff to an R&D. There's an analyzer for us again. You are most useful one for the food company. You all others can just go away.
You're fired.
Yeah, you're fired. And we had 44%, and now we have 88%. So yeah, we need to do one more mission to get that full. At some point it actually does, it is relevant, is it A rank or an S rank in terms of gear development. But other than that, you can basically complete every mission however you want, if you don't want some specific equipment. Like I said previously, for example, if you want to get the bandana, you need to complete mission 119 on S rank. Otherwise, you're not gonna get it.
Use Fulton recovery to bring back knocked out soldiers. To use Fulton recovery on a soldier, get up next to them so the icon appears, and push the action button.
And for the next one...
That's too tall to climb. If only you had some equipment.
No, I don't need it. Look past.
Freeze!
He's pacified. And he's gone away.
Looks like that soldier's out cold. Try using
And
Fulton
that's
recovery.
complete.
Mission complete. The folks back at Mother Base will be thrilled.
It's in this rank. 28 seconds. Pretty fast. From time to time, when your heroism increases, you get these shout-outs, like "Here I am" or "Good work" or stuff like that. These were designed in multiplayer in mind, so when you play either versus ops or you play mission with 2 or more people, you can do the shoutouts to other peoples, and there's also at least 2 missions in single player that you need to use these shoutouts to in order to get an S rank in those missions. That's M60 developed. Can we develop this one? Nope, 38. Level 38. So in terms of firepower, the M16 is a C rank from left to right. Its damage is C, and its clip size is not really good, but the M16 is a little bit higher in damage, even though it's C, but its clip is its capacity is much higher. That's why we wanted this weapon, especially against the tank that is coming. All of the mechs, including helicopters, have fuel tanks on them.
Snake, that's an enemy tank unit.
Again, we need to eliminate the tank with its units in order to get the tank. We can actually do this the same way we did the previous mission. So we need to equip ourselves with the M60. We can keep the missile launcher, the law. These are both S rank in damage, but the RPG-2 is a slower reload. So that's why we want to get the law. Rations, and since we developed the tortilla chips, why not take some chips with us? M60, law, and we are good to go. Don't worry about S ranking these mech fights yet. There's a certain strategies that you need to do in order to S rank them, but for now we just can go and eliminate all of them. So the mechs have these red fuel tanks. Some are larger, some are smaller. If you shoot the fuel tanks, the mech will stop for a minute or 2, and this will give you time to deal damage to the mech itself.
Maybe you should pull back and reorganize things first.
No, I'm not doing that. So that red fuel tank over there. If you shoot it enough times and it explodes, the tank will stop momentarily. Stop momentarily, and it won't do anything, but will recover. And most of these mechs have 2 fuel tanks on them. The tanks, the vehicle ones and the helicopters have 2 fuel tanks each. And the harder the fight, the more damage it needs to be taken before it blows up and the mech stops. Each mech takes a different amount of damage depending on where you shoot it. Is it a main body or the wheels or the barrel? There's the captain. Again, we have eliminated all the reinforcements, and the captain shows itself up. Now we need to take out the captain in order to pass this mission. And that is it.
Snake, the truck is headed up the mountain road past the tunnel.
So it was nukes after all.
What now? Their main base is up ahead.
I better hurry after them then.
But...
Kaz, if I don't get moving, it'll be too late.
All right. I guess you never did let dangerous assignments or risk aversion get in your way.
How do I get inside the mountain? I can forget about the tunnel.
Yeah, the tank took care of that.
Any other routes?
Why don't I let a local expert take over?
Snake, you need a way into the mountain?
Yeah, got one.
Let's see. Do you remember that precinct I was in?
In the village, right?
Right. Go back to the village and head north. There is a bridge that connects to the mountain road. It crosses over a gorge. That's probably the best way. But there is a little problem. The path heading north from the village is barricaded. You might have to break through.
Got it.
The heart of Irasu. That's where the enemy's base has got to be, Snake. And maybe...
Let me guess. The Basilisco.
You don't believe me, do you?
No, I mean, we'll have to see.
Snake, Irazu features a number of crater lakes. The Odeberg government had planned to use those lakes to construct hydroelectric plants as one of its big state development projects. The project was scrapped, but there's still a small opening at the bottom of the lake.
Meaning?
I checked the satellite imagery, but didn't see anything man-made, which means they probably built a base inside the mountain. Could just be a storage igloo for explosives, or maybe some kind of research facility.
What do they hope to accomplish by bringing the nukes there?
First things first, get past that barricade north of the village. Looks like the only way through is the noisy way. You'll have to blow it up.
So yeah, we need to blow up the barricade in order to progress the mission. This is why we wanted to develop the C4 earlier, because there's no way to progress if you don't develop the C4. And there's almost in the gun. Spicy curry, more food. You go to R&D. Thank you. Solid magazine, liquid magazine. Oh yeah, these are from previous Metal Gear games. So solid and liquid are from previous games. They are, I believe, in a weapons part. Yeah, solid magazine. Metal Gear Solid kept you waiting, and we also have the liquid magazine with the liquid ocelot on the cover. We have no past, no future. What else? Nothing really here. That we can actually start developing the Mosin Nagant, the tranquilizer sniper rifle, which is really good later. As for now, it's not, but for later it's good. This is now in development. Still nothing. Anything. Curry, more healing items, really useful, especially against boss fights. You need to develop these as well. Right, on to the next mission. Destroy the barricade. So, as the mission says, you need to have weapons needed C4. So, if you haven't developed it by this point, you need to develop it and take it with
Snake,
you.
I've got just the explosive to bust through that barricade. C4.
So, you need to take it with you when you go on a mission. So, where is it? Ah, here it is, C4. Take it with you, and we are good to go. Except we need tranquilizer gun because this is a no boss fight, and yeah, MC. We can keep the grenade launcher. We're not going to be using it anyway, so it's good. Now Now we have to backtrack from that tank arena
Go back to the prison
all the way
camp.
back
It's
to
in
the
the village
village
where
where
they were
Chico
holding
was
Chico.
held and blow up the barricade that we saw back there, extracting soldiers as we go along. So this will come across.
Freeze.
Bye bye. Whip. And that's a magic roof. Then was there a soldier there?
Fulton recovery subject confirmed on board.
Oh, they can up. Yeah.
Enemy sighted.
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements now.
Here. It's okay even if we got seen. Oh, might as well use it or not. And moving on. There's the soldiers here. Really the ranking, at least at the start, doesn't matter, so we can just go and complete the mission. The truck that was carrying it was started with number 6477, I believe.
Something there?
So that's the truck we need to find once we get to our destination. However, wouldn't it be cool if we could recruit the creator of the game? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna recruit the creator of the game.
Understood. Eliminate all hostiles. Head west from there, and it'll take you
So
straight to the
we
prison
came from
camp.
there. Now we're just gonna go here. This will bring us into the back side of the village. So we just need to hop over the fence and head into the barricade and blow up the barricade.
If you cut across the prison camp, you'll find a gate leading north.
Freeze.
He's pacified, so no need to worry about him. They will hear the explosion, of course, but hopefully we are long gone before that. So they are over there. And this is the
First equip your
barricade. You need to
C4.
equip C4
You can't plant
here.
a charge unless it's equipped. Once the charge is planted, press the
So
attack
they
button
just-
without aiming. Good work, Snake. That blast is going to attract attention. The bad kind. Watch yourself. All hostiles.
And that is mission complete.
Snake, you there?
Yeah, what's up?
You've got to talk to Amanda.
What happened?
She wants to leave sickbay and get back on the battlefield, but she's not fully healed. She's still in crutches. Who'd be crazy enough to try and fight like that? You have to talk some sense into her.
Is she with you right now?
No, she's in sickbay. She keeps shouting about how she doesn't want to be there. She won't shut up about it. She's driving me.
Let her go.
What?
If that's what she wants, let her go.
I'm really not in the mood for jokes, Snake.
I'm serious. Let her go.
Why? So she can come back in a body bag?
I'm really not in the mood for jokes, Kaz.
What are you talking about?
Amanda isn't the type to just sit around in sickbay. She has a sense of duty. Her purpose in life is to fight. The battlefield isn't just the best thing for her, it's the best thing for her compass too. She'll be a huge morale boost that can only benefit MSF.
You think so?
You're good at fighting, Kaz. One of the best. But you've got a lot to learn when it comes to people.
So, where should I put her?
I'll think it over and find a team for her. Don't worry. She won't let us down.
Whatever you say, boss.
So, basically, what this gives us is the ability to move staff from sickbay into the teams. However, the downside is that if the person who is in sickbay isn't fully healed, there is a chance that his stats will go down as he is in one of the teams. Not always, but there is a small chance. So in case of Amanda, he wants to go. As you can see, there's an arrow next to her name, indicating that her stats will deplete if we put her into some team. So for now, we're just gonna be put her back into the sick bay. This will give time for her to heal her leg and stuff, and her stats won't deplete once we assign her to team.
Snake, you're north of the village. The truck carrying the nukes is heading towards the heart of the mountain. That's its final destination. We've got no intel on what lies beyond, so stay sharp.
Again, we needed to remember the truck, the 6477 starting one. That is the truck
Cross the
that
bridge and head north.
the nukes were on, so we need to find it. Sometimes when you have these interactive cutscenes, the game gives you a rank based on how well and how quickly you interacted with that cutscene. So for example, if you want the best rank amongst completing the mission quickly, you need to find the truck on your first try without making a mistake. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna be recruiting the creator of the game, Hideo Kojima, and for that we're just gonna be finding another truck. And you're coming with me. Goodbye. That is one of the Easter eggs that this game has. He has a relatively good stats in the beginning, especially for the early game. He can be recruited only once, so there's no point going this mission over and over again, because he won't be there the second time, so you can do this only once. But he does have a really good stats, so he is worth recruiting. Just gonna be waiting these soldiers to go past. And because they're wearing helmets, you have to do 2 times headshots. One for wearing down the helmet, and for the second headshot to knock him out. So there's that, but we're just gonna be waiting here a little, and then we can...
Freeze!
He's gonna be passing through here, so you're gonna go up, so he won't notice anything. Sometimes you can hear these small grunts all over the places. These usually indicate the prisoners of war.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Bye-bye.
Oh, alright.
He's over there.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
This next area has a fortress, so there's a few guards up there guarding the place. So we need to get past them.
You have to get through that fort.
And
Their base is beyond it.
There's there's third guard behind that gate, and I think there's a third one on top of that place. I can't remember exactly, but I know there's one guard behind that fortress.
Can't be imagining things.
Oh, you're not imagining. And unlike in Phantom Pain, these soldiers don't react if you full on them out, so no matter how close or far you are, they won't bother. They won't be bothered if you extract soldiers. There's no noise thing like in Phantom Pain. And the more we level up our tranquilizer gun,
Can't be imagining things.
the faster the effect will take.
What's going on?
So there's another soldier up there.
Rise and shine. We're under attack. Going to alert status.
What's wrong? We have a situation. Backup team, head over and investigate.
HQ, come in.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. All clear.
Understood. Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
The enemy's here. Enemy sight. Commencing attack.
Somewhere.
Understood. Eliminate all
There's a chance that there was. I honestly don't remember. These guys are aggressive. Never mind. Mission is anyway complete. So now we need to find the correct truck. This is where you can recruit the Hideo Kojima on your side.
Kaz, I'm inside the facility. There's rows and rows of trucks here.
If that's where they brought the nukes, then the truck we're after should be there.
So you need to find
Snake,
the correct truck.
Can you tell which one of the trucks brought the nukes?
And
One of them must have the same license plate as the one from the terminal.
The correct one is 64779. However, if you want to recruit the Hideo Kojima, you need to find the truck Central America 63824, which is way over here. Yeah, 63824 Peace Sentinel. This indicates the birthday of Hideo Kojima, so August 24th, 1963.
Mr. Kojima?
that's how you recruit him. And this truck is the correct one with that was with the nukes.
This is the one. The exhaust's still warm. But the cargo's already been offloaded.
Just a minute. This isn't what we agreed on.
It's too late. The changes have already been finalized.
You told me it was going to be a deterrent, that we wouldn't have to launch.
I am not arguing with you, Doctor. Our goal is to create the perfect deterrent.
That's why I agreed to help develop it.
However, in order to achieve that perfect deterrent, we must show the world our strength. 3 key principles ensure effective nuclear deterrence. First, you must have nuclear weapons. Second, you must never use them first. And third, and most important, if someone attacks you, you must strike back. Unless we prove beyond a doubt that these 3 principles work in practice, the world will not accept our new deterrent. And the only way to do that is to show them we're capable of actually launching a nuke.
But isn't deterrence supposed to stop nukes from being used?
Exactly. And so the one we launch will be the last one ever.
I won't let you use my creation like that.
Your creation? That thing wasn't even your idea to begin with. You stole it, didn't you?
Stole it? You're one to talk. You got the idea for bipedal locomotion from the communists in the first place.
You listen to me, Doc. Keep quiet. Do as I say. And not another word about stolen ideas. Should we succeed here, you'll be the toast of the scientific community. And your name will go down in history as champion of both progress and national security.
The hell with that!
Doctor! Unless we prove we're capable of launching, Peace Walker is useless as a deterrent. You used me! We used each other. I'll get my old director's job back at headquarters, and you'll finally be able to walk tall among your colleagues.
I won't let you get away with this!
How unfortunate. Guess I'll just have to take your legs for myself. Peace won't just come to us, Doc. We are going to have to meet it halfway. V for victory.
Wait!
Hey, you okay?
Don't do it!
Snap out of it. Where are the nukes?
He's gonna do it! He's gonna launch a nuke!
have completed another mission. We have recruited the creator of the games, Hideo Kojima. This is a good place to take a little break. I'll be probably streaming later again to continue this one, but for now we're gonna be taking a little break. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and thanks to everyone who joined. And there's our trophy, Hideo Kojima, by recruiting Hideo Kojima to our team. We'll go to him. Yeah, he has some really good stats for now. Where are you? So he has medical and Intel S rank. Not as good as R&D, but Intel or medical can be really useful. So we can assign them to either one. He gives 3 levels of medical or 2 levels of Intel. 3 levels of Intel. So it's really up to us where we want to put him. So medical it is for now. You go to medical as well. Medicals. That. Food industry. And research. Gives us the smoke grenades. So yeah, I'll be streaming a little bit later again. But thanks everyone who joined. And I'll see